In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get rid of your anxiety in just 60 seconds. Now, if you ever get this feeling of anxiety, then you will notice how your heartbeat races. You have shortness of breath, trembling, shaking, restlessness, feeling overwhelmed, replaying situations from the past in your head, and then eventually feeling tired, exhausted, because the adrenaline levels in your body is just going up and down like a roller coaster. And this anxiety can end up affecting your relationships, affecting your work, even health in the long term. And you just know that something out there has to change. But did you know you don't have to stay stuck in this anxiety mode? There's one simple technique that you can use to shift your emotions in just minutes without suppressing, without ignoring, without overthinking. And once you learn this, you'll notice a calm, clear space opening up inside of you every time anxiety arises. Hi, I'm Sarita, founder of the Alignment series, helping you align your mindset, energy, emotions so that you can manifest your best life. And if that's the journey you're on, then you're in the right place. So before we dive in, I want you to do something. I want you to comment below, I am calm and peaceful. Every time you repeat this, your subconscious starts to lock in this new empowered state. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can learn more tools that help you stay aligned every single day. So, feeling anxiety is one of the most embodied emotions, and we all experience this at some stage of our lives. You panic, you shake, your breath shortens, you end up hyperventilating, your hands tremble, your shoulders slump, your palms get sweaty, and this often leads to headaches, lack of sleep, and even long term illness. Now, the question is it normal to get anxious? Yes, absolutely. We all get anxious from time to time, and some people feel it more intensely or react faster than others. So, past experiences, memories, current situations, they can all lead to triggering this feeling of anxiety. And what happens is this anxiety becomes anchored in your body. Even small situations can trigger it. And then your body, your mind, it gets stuck in a loop and you just keep going round and round and round in the same cycle. Can you relate? Or maybe you've seen someone in your life go through this. So now that we understand what anxiety looks and feels like in the body, let's look at what we can actually do to shift it in the space of 60 seconds. And it's so easily done. We can use a technique from NLP, and NLP is neuro linguistic programming. I'll show you how this one simple technique can change your anxiety into the feeling of calm and peace in as little as 60 seconds. You can practice this yourself or even with a loved one. It's called state change. So, NLP teaches us that when you change your physiology, that is your posture, your breathing, your overall body language, you end up breaking the loop of emotion. Let's understand this better. Remember one time when you became anxious. Think about what your body was doing. Your breathing changed. You were breathing fast and shallow. Your shoulders, they were slouching. Your hands were clammy. Maybe tightness in your muscles. And your mind was unable to think clearly because you were in this state of fear. Anxiety keeps the body stuck in fight or flight mode, and it floods it with adrenaline and cortisol. Now, if this state doesn't reset, it wears the body down over time, leading to disease, leading to illness. And this is where this state change comes in. It's one of the simplest but most powerful ways to reset your body and stop anxiety in its tracks. And now, before I move on, I just want to let you know about a masterclass that I have about how to align your body, your mind, your emotions, your energy. Because when you do this, you can manifest a better life. It's free to watch, and I'll put the link in the description below. So, back to breaking that pattern quickly. You have to change your body drastically. And the more drastic the change, the faster the shift. So, for example, you can stand on one leg, you can jump up and down, you can raise one arm, stick your tongue out, and try and touch your nose. All these little things, these silly things, exaggerated physical actions can shift your anxiety. And now, when you start thinking about anxiety, you won't be able to. And in that 60 seconds, this movement jolts the brain out of that anxiety. So, anxiety is just a byproduct of a memory or a situation that you've experienced. And you've seen how quickly it can change with that drastic body movement. Small tweaks, remember, small tweaks won't work. The bigger the movement, the faster the shift. And these are just a few ideas, but what about in everyday life? When you might be at work, you might be in a public place, you might be with friends, at home, with family. Let me give you some real practical examples. So, you want to do this, and you've recognized that you're falling into this cycle and this pattern, this loop. Go find yourself a private space, go into a private staircase, or go into the toilets. Jump and dance in those private spaces. If you're in the bathroom, splash water on your face. Maybe find a staircase, walk briskly up and down that staircase. And again, just going back to the bathroom, if you're in the bathroom or you're in the toilets, look at yourself in the mirror and say something funny to yourself. Just look at yourself in your eyes and say, coochie, coochie, coochie. But this is funny and it will make you laugh. And with that, it will shift your physiology. Your cortisol and your adrenaline levels will come down, and your body will produce the dose chemicals. That's your dopamine, your oxytocin, your serotonin, your endorphins. And you'll notice your nervous system will calm, and it will bring you back into balance, back into control. And now let's look at this important part. Doing this once isn't enough if your anxiety is in a pattern that you get stuck in. To truly retrain your body and rewire your subconscious mind, you need a repetition. So think of it like going to the gym and training a muscle. At first, you might get anxious 10 times a day, but every time you practice this one technique, standing, moving, breathing, laughing, you retrain your body and your mind. And over time, it drops to 5 times, then 3 times, then 2 times. And eventually you'll be able to get out of this pattern. Your subconscious brain learns through repetition, commenting, practicing, and even imagining yourself using this technique reinforces that new state. That's why I asked you to comment at the start, I am calm and peaceful. It's not just the interaction, it's reprogramming your mind for alignment. So you see, it's not just about calming down. It's about teaching your subconscious that calm is your new normal. And I want you to remember, your body is the gateway to your emotions. Use it and you can shift anxiety in minutes, anytime, anywhere. Now, if this video has helped you, please subscribe and like so that you don't miss any more of the tools that I teach like this. And if you're ready to go deeper, I'd love to invite you into watching my masterclass, the Alignment Blueprint, where I talk about how you can align your mind, your energy, and your emotions. So the link is in the description. So before we finish, just a quick reminder, use your body wisely and watch your whole world shift.